it me, Uttermost Ghost, your friendly host, broadcasting to you from this ethereal post to entertain you to the utmost. Is the most as I am abundantly able upon this day. Hello, Goji, hello, Mouser, thank you for being the first and last at this moment, the Alpha and the Omega. If you're inactive enough, no! But why don't they love? What's going on with my... The hell is going on? Hold on. Yeah, they hate lurkers now. What's wrong with them? By the way, it is snowy. It is officially winter in Redacted. It is, and then it'll probably melt in the next couple days. Who knows? I think it's gonna get above 0 again. I don't know. Who knows? But one thing I do know is that yesterday I checked the weather because I do that pretty often. And it was like weather advisory. So I'll click on it. It's like a weather advisory for all of northern Alberta. I'm like, okay, what is it? There's a possibility that winter weather may happen or be occurring currently. Well, you're the weather people. Is it happening or is it not happening? Spoiler alert, is happening. It's happening and Ghostie is not impressed. Ghostie is not impressed. When you get your pilot's license, all the instructors said the same thing. What they say, Mouser? Did say, don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Well, it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste. Don't trust any forecast over 2 hours old. And the best weather service is looking at your own damn wood. I know, but it was just funny. It was like, it could happen or be occurring right at this moment. And I'm just like, what? If it's occurring right at this moment, shouldn't you tell me? But here's the truth. Here's the truth, right? Northern Canada is a large area, and Northern Alberta, well, I don't know how it is in other provinces, but in Northern Alberta, a lot of our weather stations are not actually close to where the settlements are. So you're kind of a lot of times you are working off of whichever cities you're closest to. And if you're hours away from a city like we are, it's like, well, then what is it? Well, yeah, that is the case where we live. Is I think the closest weather station for telling us, but probably not for telling the government or like anybody who needs to know, right? Is probably like 3 to 5 hours away. So our best thing is just to look out the window and to step outside and be like, do I need a jacket today? But yeah. Also, I'm gonna real quick go into my my schedule for this week. And some stuff coming up, and then we'll get into playing a game. Also, thank you, Bouncy Chibis, for following us offline. I really appreciate it. Thank you for perceiving a ghost. I'm not dying, I promise. So today we're playing Easy Delivery Co. Honestly, I was looking on Steam because I was trying to find something chill and spooky to play. And I couldn't find anything chill and spooky, so we're just gonna play Easy Delivery Co. Which I was gonna save for Friday, but honestly I wanted to go live today and I didn't want to play anything else. I just want to chill out with you guys and chat and play a game. And it was like this, or TCG Card Shop Simulator, or Peak. And it's like, those last two are not spooky in the slightest. And this first one, I actually don't know if it's spooky, because I haven't seen much of it. But, you know, I'm gonna try. Yeah, we're playing this today. Tomorrow is our normal Elden Ring with Thrice. Wednesday, we will be playing Phasmophobia. Hopefully, we'll be playing it with Lissa and Rand. But if they don't want to play, that's fine. I will solo Phasmo. I do not mind. Thursday, I will not be live because I'm going to be interviewed. And then I will repost and post the interview when it goes live. And then Friday is my affiliate anniversary, so we're just gonna play games that day. We might play more Easy Delivery Company that day, or maybe we'll play something else. Who knows? We're not gonna be doing a collab this Saturday. My friend Owen Eon is having his live 2D debut on Saturday, and I intend to be over at his chat. And then Sunday I always take off. Now, I have become a very tired possum due to the weather and like a whole bunch of stuff happening. So for November and December, we're probably gonna have slower times for being live. I'm gonna be trying to do at least 2 streams of a solo game per week, and then 1 to 2 collabs per week. Obviously, Elden Ring is long running. When Elden Ring is done, I would like to do Bloodborne, but I don't know how to show Thrice my screen for Bloodborne. So we might be doing that solo. I don't know. I pressed a button on... Okay, because Easy Delivery Co. says it needs a controller, so I was pressing buttons on my controller because I like doing things with my hands. And then it made Steam in big picture mode and I was scared. Yeah, so we're looking at, depending, 1 to 2 collabs per week in November, December. 1 to 2 solo days a week. Depending. I just want to get back into a more normal schedule. I always shut your mouth, sir. I'm not scared of the big picture. I'm scared of pushing buttons and then something happens and I can't fix it and then I cry on stream and then there's the post on social media about possums crying and then, you know. Actually, nobody would care. I'm not big enough to care about. I'm not big enough to care about. But yeah. after any kind of like big event like the Subidon a month, I have a really hard time getting back into a normal swing of things. And that means that I'm very tired and my voice is worn out and everything's going a bit crazy. And then we have to re-find our feet. Google Doc, my experience with Outermost Ghost crying on stream. No! Don't drop a Google Docie on me! I don't know how to Google Docie. But yeah. Anyway, so that's what we're looking at. I am, also, yeah, Twitch is doing weird fucking things with counting and not counting viewers. So, I don't know the fix. I don't know the fix for you to get counted. I don't want to put that on you guys. What I'm gonna be doing is working really hard on the days that I'm not live, or on days where like we have shorter streams, and this might be a shorter stream day. Like I said, I'm really tired. Despite the coffee that I had this morning. It just depends on how we vibe with the game and everything like that. I did have a breakfast this morning, by the way. I had toast with jam, and I had coffee, and the milk had coffee in it. No, the coffee had milk in it. Other way around, goes the other way around. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm doing it. We're live, and we're gonna do well. Ow. But yeah, we're gonna try and go through all of my VODs, put them up on the VOD channel. Then I'm gonna figure out multi-streaming, and we're gonna be starting to multi-stream here on Twitch and over on YouTube as well. Just to build up stuff. I do like streaming on Twitch better than I like streaming on YouTube. I like the interface better. I like your guys' options better. But honestly, if Twitch is going down this path of like literally not counting people, then I don't want to just relegate you guys to not existing in the eyes of the platform that I stream on. You know? Because you guys exist to me. You exist to me. Okay, okay. Let's get into easy delivery clue. We'll find out how it goes. Also, yesterday I wasn't very active on social media or on Discord or anything because I was being gay with my husband. I was being gay with my husband and we were playing typical Linux startup. I do like this. I'm doing this with my controller and it feels wrong. Sure. You guys will tell me if you don't want things happening, right? Which is drama, huh? Okay. File 1. Cause I never got to choose file 1 growing up. That was always my brother's. His brother places. I mean, this is pretty accurate to how it looks outside, I'm not gonna lie. Make a delivery, okay. Start. Jobs. Sure. Start job. Pick up from Easy Flowers. Okay. Error data missing. Aside from the lit storefront, that's a lit storefront. Hi! Good greetings. Seb? Oh, no, the new guy. I could guess you're doing the deliveries now. I'm Ada. Ada? Not to talking very well these days. Where am I taking it? Is to option. Yay! We did it! What do you mean my tailgate's open? Mail? Congrats! Congratulations! We at EasyCo are pleased to inform you that you have been hired as a valued EasyCo delivery driver. Yay! You are now responsible for delivering important EasyCo merchandise to and from the local businesses in insert profit sector. Have an easy day, okay? Okay, so I'm just supposed to grab stuff. And this is telling me how to use my camera. Okay. Goals. Complete. Okay, if some of the payload breaks, we'll do this one. Oh. Hi. Howdy, whippersnapper. Yippers, you look like the spitting image of Seb. Spitting image, I say. But no one listens to old Tui. Don't let them work you too hard, okay? I have pizzas. Or maybe they're not pizzas, maybe they're boxes. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. The right way, apparently. I used to really love driving. Hey. B-mail. Accidents happen. EasyCo values efficiency over quality. Dropping part of a package will not affect your payout. However, recovering a package takes time. Dropping an entire package will result in a reduced tip. Okay, so we're worried about time, not about doing well. Nope. Okay. Sure. Yay, we know where Easy Flowers is. Nope. I'll talk to you in a second, bud. Hi. I have heard that there's a plausibility that this is like a meta commentary type of game. Shit. I don't know what to do. Chat, what do I do? Hi. Hey there, new guy. It looks like your map is missing some data. I can fix it for you, but I'll need something in return. Buy me an energy drink from the vending machine over there, and we'll call it even. Okay. But... where's the fallen packet? There's no fallen package! Help. Fuck it. I've had any lemons? Make lemonade then. Can't batter the women? How the fuck am I supposed to bake them a cake then? Hi! No! Old foreman at the pizzeria will talk enough for both of you. Okay. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Though my look at... wait, is there a radio? If you don't know just what it is, remember, boys and girls, don't put it in your mouth. But yeah, I don't know. Today is one of those days where I'm very, very tired. I'll need it. MK, by the way, I used to do maintenance for EasyCo. To me in my cabin. Okay. That's fine. Where is... Okay. Where is... Let's look at our controls. Scan... L1. Okay. We at EasyCo have determined that our best delivery drivers are those who have learned the layout of their assigned profit sector. Yay! We assigned Proctor Zephyr. I'm not having a stroke, okay? As a result, we will not be providing any navigational aid. No! But you don't understand. Let's try that. Upton, where I think we are, to Weston. Okay. Not at the flowers. Do you want Susie Eats? This one Susie Eats. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are enjoying. Are you enjoying this or not? I need something to do, or else I will cry. Okay, so I am in Upton. I need to head to Weston. I'm sure we can figure it out. We want Weston. And if we are in North, then West is likely right. And then that's a signal tower. Okay, so this is where we are. Goji might already be on that. I actually don't know how much snow is on the roads today. Okay, we don't need to go there. Or maybe we do. I don't know. We'll turn this in and then we'll see what we want to do. Because I don't know, this is pretty relaxing. As far as like chill games go, this is pretty chill. Hi, Altarian. No. I mean, yes. Sort of. More or less. No, I've never played Death Stranding. I've never really played many Kojima games. I know a lot about Metal Gear Solid, but I've never actually played them myself. When I was a small plus, no, when I was younger, I was very much into Metal Gear Solid 3, even though, again, I had never played it. I hope this is Weston. Guess we'll find out. We'll drink our energy drink after we deliver this. We're gonna warm up. Death Stranding is more walking simulator nowadays than on launch due to their whole thing that people could work together by putting things up, but they deteriorate over time. Oh, that's interesting. Pretty cool, honestly. We're already in Weston. Let's do that. There's a bar? That's a bakery. Can't tell me there's a bar. Okay. You can build roads and grappling points and leave ladders and stuff, but yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I would almost say that that's closer to what it should be. Hi. Yo. New delivery guy. I'm 6-0. Listen, I have a new investment opportunity that'll knock your socks off. Just let me think of it. But I'm supposed to do a delivery. Aren't I? Where am I supposed to pick up my delivery from? Pick up from bar. Is this not bar? I'm here to do delivery. Sir, delivery. Delivery. He wouldn't let me do anything. Okay. But then I've heard of cases of streamers getting DiGiorno delivered to their house, so DiGiorno is now deliveries, so like I can't. I don't think they can say it's not delivery anymore. I don't know, I don't think I've ever had a DiGiorno pizza. I really want to drive off this bridge. I don't think I've ever had a DiGiorno pizza. I said I was tired. I'm not joking. I am very tired. And when you're tired, the intrusive thoughts happen all the time. Right? So I don't know what happens for you. Maybe it's low signal because this... Let's check out this radio tower. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Because we don't seem to be being timed on these. My thoughts increase when I get tired. Yeah, maybe the schedule. Maybe it just needs to have radio towers on so that you have a stronger signal. I think that would be good. As I get tired, I get incredibly depressed. Like to the point that wait, where am I supposed to get it from? Easy Flowers. To the point that like I'll be full on like this is a bad time for ghosty times. If I get too tired. Thank you. Hello. Greetings. Have an easier day with Easy Predict. What you will want as soon as you want it. Have... So sorry, I don't know what came over me. Old habits. Thank you. These are gonna die. I tried to put it in a dumpster. You can't get mad at me. I tried to throw it away. I also have multiple times had, what are called hypnagogic I forgot which buttons I was supposed to press. I have had hypnagogic hallucinations. And hypnagogic hallucinations basically mean that, I think it's a different word if you're waking up and having them, but for me, I'm falling asleep when I have them. It's like your brain's already in sleep mode, but you're awake. And so I often, well, used to be more often, not as much now. But I would have these things where I would be having, like, I'm awake and I'm looking around my room, but I'm dreaming. And so some pretty horrifying things will happen. And, and that's just, you know, that's just how Ghostie's brain works. So I have to go to sleep before a certain time, or else that happens. It used to be a thing that would only happen if I, like, was super, super tired, but now it just happens regularly. I think it's just a product of it happening so often or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And then the paranoia starts, and then you start thinking about, like, all of the things that could be going good or bad. I like that rain. Nope, train. Train. You start thinking about all things. Does our car have fuel? Is that what the F and E is on that side? We need to go to Easton. Yeah. I'm a smart possum. But yeah, that's how Ghostie's brain works. Hold on, we're gonna have to take a break to drink our It's a good end. Thank you. Sorry I met my raven. Well, I'll just stop at the cafe. I bet we can buy stuff there. But yeah, that's how Ghostie's brain works. You were ever like, does Ghostie get sleep paralysis? No. Let's go buy that lighter. That's in Weston, isn't it? Yes. Buckley's lozenges? I know. Is it so wrong to want your tailgate to be open all the time? Probably. We're in that. Okay, so we want to go... here. Hi, the Pope! Yeah, I'm waiting for it to turn into like a meta commentary or something. Not real. Hi, Ogo! How's it going? Thank you so much for approving. Yay. It's Ben. Hi. Hi, I'm Fortuno. Not that it matters. Can you keep a secret? I don't even care. I'm hopelessly in love with Ellie at the bakery. They don't even know I exist. I'll just be here. Okay. That's fine. I want to buy this. Thank you. Yes, I know. Thank you. How do I leave? Jobs. Mail? All EasyCode delivery drivers are expected to maintain peak operational efficiency. Eevee? We need a ghost evolution that happens with a brick. EasyCode delivery drivers are only authorized to purchase Easy Energy drinks from official EasyCode Easy Energy vending machines. Low energy may result in lower body temperatures, so be careful of the cold. Have an easy day. Thank you for being here for 3 streams, the Pope. I appreciate it. Okay, so side goal. The goal is to get to the cabin in Snowy Peaks. Well, what we're gonna do instead is do some jobs. Just gonna do some local ones. God damn. We'll do this one. Get ourselves one of these. Haha. I would never litter in real life, so littering in game is okay. But yeah, I just wanted something cozy and chill today and you know, just to chat with you guys. I know my voice is struggling, so it's probably not gonna be the longest stream. It's the weather. I can't even say it's from overuse because it's not. It's the weather. Oh yeah, I finished the expedition on No Man's Sky. And I gotta say, fucking hate the Corvettes system in No Man's Sky. Or I think I wouldn't hate it if I had like a whole bunch of friends to hang around with and if I cared about having a mobile base. Which I might care about having a mobile base in the future, I don't know. But what I didn't like was all the bugs. Yeah, it's not fun. As you can tell, my throat is the way it feels. Okay, I'm gonna say something and it's gonna feel a certain, it's gonna sound a certain way. And it probably won't sound proper. But it's the way that I know how to describe this feeling. It feels like the inside of my throat is textured. It feels like the inside of my throat is textured. Yay! Canceling meetings! I still say that I've never had a meeting. Not in a business context, not in like a I'm in a suit at an office. I have never been an office lady. Where am I picking this up? Hell yeah, let's go. By the way, I am pretty sure we might not actually be like at the end. Like final, absolutely final. Hi. Have you ever seen a sunset, lad? Yes. Most remarkable beauty you've ever seen. Here and then gone in an instant. Kinda like us. Well, that was existential. What if I buy... Oh, they're ads. Hey, so we're gonna pause. Thank you. We're gonna pause. And just sit here and chill and talk for 3 minutes. And then when you guys get back from ad break, we will play a game again, okay? Okay. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Yeah, no, it just feels like the inside of my throat feels like it would look like the texture of this, like the big climbable spider webs in Ocarina of Time. If that makes sense? That may not make sense. It just feels like it would look like that texture. And like when I'm talking and I'm struggling to get the words, like the voice to be clear, it feels like the words are going over that like a cheese grater. Ah! But yeah, yesterday Goji and I decided we were gonna be gay for each other, and we just played a whole bunch of FBC Firebreak and together, and we played a whole bunch of No Man's Sky together. And then we ate Chinese food, and we snuggled. I didn't actually post my schedule. I'm gonna have to actually get back into the habit of posting my schedule. But yeah, I just figured I would tell you guys we were gay for each other yesterday. Okay. But yeah, I finished my I think I've finished either the last or next to last draft of the next book that I'm gonna be putting out. I think. However, I'm still waiting for notes back from a couple people, and that will possibly change the course of it. We'll find out. Find out. But I feel good about finishing that one, and I can focus more on the sequel to it. So to tell you guys a little bit about what's upcoming for Ghostie in the book sense, I'm gonna release a duology. It was originally gonna be a trilogy, but then I realized that it would work better as a duology. Because I don't want to release a series with no plan. So we're gonna do a duology. It's very short, very succinct. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, from ads. We're going to Easton, okay. Guess who forgot that A is not go forward? I mean, could I change it for A to be forward? Probably. But this is also kind of funny if I'm driving along and I'm talking to you guys and I forget for a second and I press A and I just fall out of my truck. It is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. What if yeah, I want to go to Easy News. Maybe they'll tell us things. Or maybe not. I'm not paying attention to the road. And this is why Ghostie will never get her driver's license again. Before I had a lot of brain damage, I was actually quite a good driver. And I enjoyed driving. It was fun. And I really liked driving solo long distance. Because I just got to listen to whatever I wanted to listen to. Typically on like an MP3 player that's in Knox to the stereo system. And just, you know, just jam. But with the brain damage, like even if I didn't have issues with my legs, I have issues with my concentration. So it would actually be dangerous for me to be on the road. So I'm not gonna go for a driver's license. Well, I used to have, like, I drove small cars. Like, the only car that was specifically mine was a Nissan Versa. It was like this bright blue, and I loved it. It didn't even have the doors were even manual lock. And I loved it so much. Like it didn't have automatic windows. It had the rolly windows. It didn't have automatic locks or unlocks. It was so much fun. I loved it. But what happened to it was that I was driving and I had a moment where I couldn't tell what was going on. And I crashed. and it was totaled. So we want to go Snowy Peaks. Where is Snowy Peak? Way up there. Can I move the... I can! Yo! Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look and see if we have a job from Easton to Upton. Yes! Weston to Upton gets us better. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Weston to Upton, and then once we get to Upton, we will not put it in our mouth. We will go for the Snowy Peaks. But yeah, I loved driving my little car. I had so much fun. But like I said, it was totaled because I had a rain event where I couldn't tell what was happening. Oh, bakery, hold on. Okay. And I got pretty hurt in that. Not like hurt like hospital hurt, but like I had to like I got some shoulder and neck injuries from that. And a head injury. But, you know, it was fine. Aww. Your mom needed you to drive her around more often. Okay. Yeah. I really like smaller cars to drive. But I can drive bigger cars too. Hi, bakery. Huh? I'm Ellie. Who are you? They call me the crazy one. Ever taken a bite out of one of those packages? Can't say I haven't. I think they should teach dolphins how to read. No. Yeah? Okay, great, good. I want to see if I can buy this. Have you spoken to Fortino, that sad guy, recently? Every time I see them, they run away and hide. That will cost $350. Yeah, okay, good. Great, good. Wait, can I get another one? I don't know why, I just want to buy the tea. There we go. Okay, where am I going? Okay. I will spill all the tea I fucking want. Y'all wanna know some piping hot tea? I don't have any. We're out of tea bags. I can't make any. But I do have coffee. Yeah, no, no. I don't like chamomile. I like ginger mint. I like English breakfast. I like orange pico. There's a lot of ones that Altarian and Tsukiko sent us that I thought were delicious, and I can't remember all of them. The only one that they sent us that I was like mad about was the blueberry muffin one, but other than that, all the ones they sent were like really good. I've been a tea drinker. Can I turn on my headlights? That's upsetting. X turns on headlights. My favorite like breakfast time tea is English breakfast tea with 1 teaspoon of sugar and a little bit of milk. That's my favorite breakfast time tea. Did you like that sick jump we did? But no, I actually don't get into much drama, so I don't have any tea to tell you guys. Most of my, like, I feel bad sometimes that I don't have drama to tell you guys, because I'm like, should I? Wow! Hello, how are you today? Not me forgetting. Oh, is our fuel that low? I feel like our fuel is like edging towards empty. Oh, I'm sorry you're working. I'm gonna do a fire. Hee hee hee. Haha. Oh. Haha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I wanna light everything on fire. Yeah, yeah. Ah! I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Ah! Ah! Yeah, I'm in a snowdrift. Yeah, I'm just really tired today. Winton. Oh, hey. Hi. Hi. Welcome. It's been a while since someone else has been over. Sorry about the mess. What mess? Thank you for headphones, Lola. I really appreciate it. But is this not how it is? You go to your friend's house and their floor is clean and their stuff is put away and there's like... the darkness? Do I need to turn up the brightness on this? There's like one stack of boxes that's slightly askew and they're like, oh my god, my house is so messy, I'm so sorry. Here, as promised, coffee is a much better energy source than the energy drinks. It takes some effort to prepare, but will last you a lot longer. Besides, anything good in life takes a little effort. You remind me of my good friend Seb. They liked coffee too. Me, though, I'm more of a tea dog. Ah, I'm rambling. Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, I forgot. So, Mama and Papa Potts gave us a gift of money. And so, Goji and I are gonna try and upgrade, my gaming PC's monitor so that I can see in the correct brightness range so I know when to turn it up for you guys. Okay? Yeah. Ah, I'm rambling. For your own coffee, you'll need a cooking pot. There's one for sale here at the depot. But you're free to use mine anytime. Here. Why don't you brew yourself more coffee before you go? Anyways, word of warning. Yeah, I know! I need snow tires. Thank you. Okay, enjoy your meeting. Mwah. Love you, Boa. Oh, fun. Okay, goodbye. I'm not gonna say I forgot which one was, forward and which one was back, but I forgot which one was forward and which one was back. You can't be mad at possums for forgetting about cars. We've been around since before humans, okay? It's okay that we forget about how cars work. A little bit. You know, as a treat. Where's the fuel? Fuel! 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 Hi. Humph. Welcome to Easy Fuel. I'm Gus. I only sell fuel. Have a terrible day. That'll be 36 bucks. Go away. Okay. The auto. Where did you say what the auto was? No tires. Okay, so we're gonna do some jobs. We're in Winton, so we'll go to Monton. Okay. Okay. We got this. Hi. Howdy, whippersnapper. When you arrived, lad, it felt like it was just yesterday that Seb was doing deliveries. But I'm too old for that to be true. I suspect it's been much longer than we all think. Yeah, I really feel like this is going to be one of those, like, a big, sandwich. Like, a meta commentary. That is my belief of this game. But, that being said, I'm really enjoying myself, so I don't think it matters. And also, if it does it well, then why does it matter? For those of you who have never driven in snow, by the way, it can just pull you in like that. No drifts are very dangerous. I'm going off the edge. That's why it's very important to have your winter tires, or if you don't have the money for winter tires, I think it's all weathers you want, not all seasons. But I can't remember whether it's all seasons or all weathers. Because one of them is really bad for snow, and then the other one is actually okay. It's whichever one that Goji has. But he's at work, and I can't yell down the hall and be like, Goji! Yeah, but if you have to, like if you are too poor. Hello! I met new friends yesterday at the coffee shop. They are so accepting of me. Kind. So many new friends. Well, yeah, but if you don't have the money... Like, for instance, right now, Goji and I don't have winter tires. We had them last year, but our alignment was off on the car. So, I think it's the back two are fucked. So we're not gonna have winter tires this winter. Because we would need 2 tires, and we can't afford that. Well, that they're better than summer tires. So yeah, we're gonna be on, I think it's all weathers. I don't know. I'll ask him when he gets home and I'll tell you guys sometime, if I remember. Yeah, this winter is gonna be fun when we have to drive to the city for me to get my leggy injections. Gonna be fun. We may want to go back and do some jobs in the other area. Look. That's not up to us, okay? That's not up to us, Mauser. The guy that does the injections only works on Tuesdays, and he's booked to like weeks in advance. And so I only have one chance the rest of this year to get my injections. And that's on December 2nd. Otherwise, we have to wait until January or February. There's gonna be snow on the road. There's gonna be ice. There's gonna be buildup. Or are we stuck? We just can't afford to get the other two, so that's just how it's gonna be. Yeah, no. We don't have a choice. We must work jobs in Winton and Munton. Yeah. I mean, it is the downside of living out in the middle of nowhere, you know. Like you just gotta deal with the fact that any major obstacle care is gonna be in a city, and that's gonna be forever away. Hello. Oh? Hey, Seb. It's me, Reed. I saw you just the other day. Wait, you're not Seb. Man, I keep forgetting things. Who are you again? Ghostie. Where am I going? Essentially to the shop. Okay. Yeah. Also, I'm really sad because I was learning how to drive in the snow. before the happen, you know? Before everything happened. But, you know. Now I just don't leave the house. I bet if I got more mobile and I could get a scooter, I could get around town just fine. It'd be more just like I shouldn't be in a car. I know that I shouldn't be in a car because like one of the places that Goji and I lived, a man who was driving truck, like 18-wheeler style truck, he had a diabetic episode and passed out while driving and ended up crashing into our apartment building. Nobody got hurt, but you know, it was kind of a good way to tell possums. Oh, we can go to the thing now. Yeah. It was the way to tell possums, you know, that they shouldn't drive. Cause I mean, that's dangerous. If you could just lose control of your body and then slam into somebody's house, that's rude. But I'm not a particularly good video game driver, I think. Cause like, I'll start feathering controls and then I get panicked. And I overcorrect. But I do love falling down the mountain. I do love falling down the mountain. But I'm gonna try not to drive off the bridge. If I can help it. Yippee! Hello, Izzy Ado. I need these. Oh? That spoke so much more than you do, eh? You're not really a talker. Also, remind me, I have to remember to tell you something. I've forgotten already. No tires. These will help you drive in deep snow. That will cost. Yay! Yippee! All set. Yippee! I always forget which way is forward. Hello. Right on. You got yourself some snow tires. You'll have no problem driving in snowy peaks now. I'll be heading to fishing town soon through the town in Easton. There's something I could really use your help with. Good luck out there. Okay, goodbye. I'm just gonna do some jobs, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna do some jobs. 'Cause I would like to. Sure. You seem familiar. Do I know you? No! I'm Cece. What's really in these deliveries? I had to check, but that's exactly what they'd want me to do. Hopefully facehuggers. Okay, so I go out. Okay, I just take... What? Fine. Nope. Also, I gotta tell you guys about the time that Goji... Goji, subjected me to -40 for the first time. And it was like very late at night. I was visiting him. It was when we were dating. He took me outside because he told me that the moon was gonna be beautiful. And he was right, by the way. The moon was beautiful. Okay, to Easton? Okay. But that wasn't the real reason. He was like, yeah, it's so beautiful. And I was cold. I was like, Goji, I want to go inside now. And he was like, no. We're gonna do this for a little bit. And so we just stood outside. It's so cold. And he was like, yeah, I just wanted you to feel what -40 feels like. I was like, ah! So mad. But I'm back. Car, please. I will have to be a little bit more careful as a delivery driver. I'm not good at delivery driving. I'm just in my truck going, I'm driving down Highway 40 in my big old pickup truck. And then they're like, but Ghostie, we need you to, please, we need that, that's important. We need that. We need you to deliver that. And I'm like, just thinking about, Brack stuff. I got the feeling. It's how I am. No, I think it is true. Well, it is true that I am a strange little opossum. I have a lot of fun doing this. I think I'd be sad if I had to stop streaming. Yeah. Is this because I don't have a small penis, so I don't know how to control lifted kits? I apologize. That was inappropriate. I should have said I don't have a loud penis. Because the guys with lifted kits will always have a loud pipe on them. And they're always jerks. I guess I should say lifted kits if they don't, like, if they're not actually, used for things. Oh, I need to drink some stuff. We'll do 1 or 2 more deliveries and then we'll call it for today. Oh, yeah. Matthew Damon. Okay. I was just wanting to make sure of which way we're going. I'm continually forgetting that A is not go faster. A is get out. Hello. I heard we had a different delivery driver, but I didn't know you'd be so handsome. You can call me Fit. Or call me the love of your life. It's really your choice. I'm busy. And by busy, I mean I have a husband. But I am... You could deliver my package any day if you know what I mean. Get it? Because you're the delivery driver? That will cost for it. Oh god. Okay, and then we have to go. Okay. I honestly don't know if this place has autos. This game has autosaves. Or if it, is manual saves. I thought, by the way, about downloading Alien Isolation, playing that today. But then I realized that Goji's not home, and so if we went fast enough and got to that point where I need him to come in and do the mashing, I would be stuck and I would cry. I wouldn't cry. I'd just be like, God damn it. What were we playing yesterday? Oh yeah, No Man's Sky. suddenly had like a mashy thing out of nowhere, and I was so mad because I almost died from it, and I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck is this? Goji! Sometimes I'm more capable in games than others, and it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes when I'm playing for you guys and I do a really good job, like in Elden Ring, and a lot of boss fights and stuff, where it's like, oh, I get the hang of it and I greed out a win somehow. And those kinds of things, I think, I do really well, and I get very proud of myself. But then I play something like casually or just because I want to, and I feel really bad because I don't feel like I did a good job on doing it. If that even makes sense, and it probably doesn't, let's be fair. I'm talking nonsense because I'm very small. I'm very small, you see. I'm a tiny little possum. I'm not a person, I am for a possum stack. And we're wrapped up in a fancy robe, will tell you that's a fact. We might look a little bigger, that's cause all our sacks are packed. But I'm not a person, I am for a possum stacked. I'm not a person, I'm 3 possums in a coat. And we're wrapped up in... Wait. I'm not a person, I'm 3 possums in a coat. And we like to claim it's Gucci, but we got it from a goat. Say it's fast, short, soft, and kind, whatever boats you float. But I'm not a person, I'm 3 possums in a coat. Yeah. I keep saying I need to learn more of that one, then I don't learn more of that one. I'm going into Muntin. Okay, and then I haven't gone that far into Muntin before. Okay. Hi Rams, how's it going? I'm really enjoying this game. I'm having a lot of fun. What I wanted today was something chill and spooky, and I don't think this is spooky, but it is very chill, so I'll take that. Yeah. Final dispatch. Oh! Also, I'm super happy that we go like that way and then turn off. Okay. Just Canadian. Yeah, I was saying this is how it kind of looks outside right now. Outside of Redacted. Outside my window. But Rans, I was telling Chad this. I looked at the weather over the weekend, and it was like weather warning for northern Alberta. Okay, like what's the warning? Winter weather may happen or be occurring. Like, well, which is it? Is it happening or is it not? I don't know. They don't know either. I also called this a loud penis, and it's not a loud penis, and I feel a little bad. Because, you know, lift kits on trucks, generally speaking, are loud penises. And then I just go along this, okay. You have a good chance of hurricane? Oh, that's not fun. I hope you stay safe. We are landlocked. We have no chance of hurricane, but we do have a chance of being very small. I guess we can go to the fishing village, but like, what's our goal right now? Our side goal is to get a cooking pot at the depot. We do have money. We might as well do this. And we can get a cooking pot on the way. Because we're going to the depot anyway, right? So we go back along this. I think... Actually, it'd probably be... I was about to say cheaper. Shorter if we take a right and go along. Yeah. Well, we got winter tires. But I'm silly. So... I have flipped the truck a couple times, and we did go over the edge. And I really want to just drive over the edge sometimes, but I haven't purposefully driven over the edge yet. Just, you know, desperately wanted to. Yeah, okay. I know a decent amount of people who have done delivery driving as, like, a job. And I'm not talking about Uber, I'm talking about, like, drove truck. 18-wheeler style stuff. And sometimes I wonder about how they felt if they slept in their cab. But I don't get to do that, so it's fine. Cafe and a bar. We had a delivery pickup from a bar once in here, and they just wouldn't give me the delivery, so I don't go to the bar anymore. Wait, where's pickup? You had a shit guidance counselor? What happened with your guidance counselor? Oh! Okay, I understand. Yeah, that sounds like an asshole. That's like that's like my journalism teacher who told me that I needed to work at the gentleman's club. Yeah, I know. I know you're hopelessly in love with Ellie. Need to buy this. A pile of dirt does not make a good gift. Okay, have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. And hope you come back. Okay, and then from this place... I think we go this way. Yippee! Also, I am gonna be a little more careful with my streaming schedule because, I have been letting my, my stuff slip for physio. And we don't want that to slip too much. Tell you guys the truth, I have become less mobile. Just because I've been trying to focus more on, like, succeeding in streaming and stuff like that. So I've been skipping recombinant a lot, which is not good. So part of me scaling back my screaming schedule, you know, the one where I scream. And part of that is so that I can try and you know, regain that mobility and be able to walk again. Because there's still hope. There's still hope. Okay, it is time for another ad break. We're gonna pause here and I will see everybody who gets ads in about 3 minutes. You then? But yeah, so that is part of the reason why I'm scaling back my my streaming for the next couple months is I want to consistently do my schedule for physio. And that will still mean about 4 streams a week. Well, it won't stop me from doing at least 4, right? But between that and wanting to get all of my VODs up, I think it's understandable that I would want to, you know, scale it back a little bit. I want to see if there's a save. That worries me. Because ultimately, I think my goal is to be able to walk with a cane again. I would love to be able to walk without any assistance, but I don't think that's going to happen. So my ultimate goal is to be able to walk with a cane again. And instead of always being in a wheelie chair at home, my goal is to be able to have an office chair in the office and at the other computer as well. And you know, I can get around the house with a cane. And then the wheelchair is only for when I have to go out and go long distances, you know? That's my hope. That's my goal. And I know that I tend to like swing wildly between what I'm focusing on, but I gotta figure out a way to not just swing wildly. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna do this delivery and then we're gonna go to Fishing Town. And I might quit after that. We'll find out. Maybe we'll make it another 30 minutes. I think we can make it another... I think we can do another 30 minutes. Welcome back from ads, everybody! I was just saying we can make it another 30 minutes, I think, before we end today. Where are we going? We are going to Weston. But I need fuel. So, well, fuel's on the way, sort of, to the fishing town. So, we'll go to Weston and do the delivery and then go over here and go get fuel and then... Okay. Okay. Ghostie has a plan. Ghostie has a plan. But yeah, this kind of honestly gets my spirits up a bit to just play a game like this because I miss driving places. You know, when I worked, when we eventually do my coffee stream, because we finally have coffee beans, so I can finally do coffee stream. It's also a little bit gonna be a Ghostie talking about the job she used to have. But I used to work at a jewelry store. And you'll notice I say jewelry interestingly, because if I say it with my natural accent, it sounds like jewelry. It sounds like jewelry. So I worked at a jewelry store. I worked at a jewelry store. For a short stint. And I wasn't a salesperson because I'm not good at selling things. I was an office person. So every day I had to put on a suit. It wasn't a suit and tie, it was just a suit. Like, I didn't have to put on a tie, but I did wear like the blazer and the slacks and a dress shirt. And I did the jewelry counts. And every night that we closed, the manager handed me the bag with the money, and it was my job to go and deposit the money at the bank. But the bank was always closed by the time we closed. So what we had to do, or what I had to do, is I need to get is I had to do essentially a dead drop. It was in the bank's thing. So every night I would, after close, the manager would give to me the she would give to me the bag of money that the store had made that day. And I would get in my personal car and drive to the bank and put it in their secure drop box. But because I did that, and I did that dependably, and I left that job on good terms, that meant when I went to other jobs, they were like, "Oh, you did the drops." I got better hired. I got a better starting pay for the next job I did, because they were like, "Oh, not only were you trusted with doing this job, but they never reported having an issue." Hold on, why is there something to burn over here? Okay, but I can burn it. Yay! Ghostie's setting fires! Yeah, so I was actually considered quite trustworthy. And I am proud of that. I am proud of myself for that. Oh. Well, I'm done burning things. Yeah, I still have my suit and stuff from back then. It still fits. I just, you know, have no reason to wear it. Hi. Apparently this used to be a bustling fishing village before EasyCo took over the hydro dam. They blocked off the whole area for everyone but employees and locals. They probably killed every business here besides the ones owned by EasyCo. I actually need your help to infiltrate the dam. There are some supplies there that we'll need. To get your truck past the security gate, you'll need to reactivate all local radio stations. Okay. It seems to be a strange failsafe implemented by EasyCo. Buy a cooking pot while you're at it. I have one. Okay. Okay, goodbye. I did that. Okay. There are 3 radio towers? Oh, we can't be there. Okay, so we have to... Okay, well, I don't want to freeze to death. To burn it again? That's okay. let's put these over here. Okay. Well, it didn't give me any energy, I don't think. I feel like I should have gotten more tea. I can't run. It was nice and warm. I've never had a fire outside in the winter. Hopefully this will help. And if it doesn't, I'll cry. Yes. Just a little possum. I'm working on it. Yeah. Weather. You may have observed the beautiful weather and landscape of insert profit sector. Just a friendly reminder that we encourage our delivery drivers to always stay in or close to their assigned EasyCode delivery vehicle in order to maintain optimal operational efficiency. Have an easy day. We're gonna take a few jobs and then I'm gonna see if... Yeah, we're gonna do one of these bigger jobs, I think. Cause I like making the bigger money. We'll do this one. Okay, pick up from the bar. I don't know. I don't trust that the bar is real. But I guess we'll find out. I also want to stop at, I think it was the bakery. Had the tea. Pawn shop, easy auto. I think the bakery had tea. That's pizza. The one with Ellie. Because I think the tea helped keep us warm. So we could get 4 teas. 6 teas. I would like 10 teas. Don't you put it in your mouth. Hi. Oi! I saw you speaking with MK the other day. MK and Seb used to be inseparable. I hope they're doing okay. Bit mysterious, that guy. Thank you actually having it delivered today. I don't know where the bakery is. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. I think this is definitely a game that I could play just like chilling out. But if we don't finish it today, which I doubt we will. Fuck it. I doubt we'll finish it today. We can finish it up, or at least play more of it on Friday. Reminder, Friday is our, Friday is my affiliate anniversary. We'll have been doing this for 4 years. Yes, bakery. Hi, buddy. I want the tea. Huh? You know, I always find myself in need of some dirt. And I can never find any. Then one day, it just started showing up. Like dirt from heaven. That will cost $3.50. Yeah, okay. Great, good. Okay. Well, apparently, Allie wants dirt. I'm gonna buy like 10 of these. That was 2, 3. I wish I could buy it just like 4. You know, like I want this many. 5. 6. Ah. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 'That is the one thing I think with this. Okay, I want to go that way and then, okay. Yeah. We're all good. I bet we can get that last, because that's 2, right? We got the 2 here. Yes. So there has to be one up there, right? Motherfucker! I mean, the only person I can blame is myself. Right? Fuck. I did this to myself. Now there won't be one that's like $60. We'll take this one though. Leave this shit. I have a character in the upcoming book that drinks coffee a lot, but she says it tastes like dirt. I've told the story before, but when I was a tiny little possum, Papa Boss, okay, Papa Boss always drank coffee in the morning. It was very common, you know. And, it smelled good, but I didn't know what he was drinking. So I would be like, Papa Boss, what are you drinking? They'd be like, well, Ghostie, you won't enjoy it. And I was like, but Papa Boss, I want to know. Hey mate, welcome, I'm Theo. How have things been so far? Looks like you're doing great. The more time you spend with the locals, I'm sure the more they'll like you. And so of course, eventually Papa Boss is like, fine. Fine. You know, I'll let my tiny little possum daughter have a drink of my coffee. Just a sip. So he had his coffee. And I was like, Papa Boss, can I try it? And he was like, yep, you can try it. And he gives me the thing. I take a drink. And he said, I just like made a really bad face. I was like, Papa Boss, why are you drinking dirt? So yeah, eventually you'll meet a character in my writing that's like, oh, it tastes like dirt. I don't still think that coffee tastes like dirt, but that's because like, I'm drinking coffee that I like. He was just drinking Folgers. You know, and I've never had Folgers since that day, but I assume it still tastes like dirt. I assume. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, what I drink now, typically I order online. I get whole beans. I've been drinking a lot of Phase Connect coffee because like I like that they're Canadian. And so far the ones that I've tried are good. In fact, the last one that I tried, I would be willing to at least attempt to drink it without sugar. I don't try to put too much sugar in my hot drinks, but sometimes I need it. You know, I was raised on simple syrups. I was raised on iced tea that was, you know, a 2-liter jug with 4 cups of sugar in it. That was what Ghostie drank as a child. Don't judge too harshly. I don't drink that much sugar anymore. I've actually significantly decreased the amount of sugar I intake. Which has then led to low blood sugar because guess what? Apparently I'm hypoglycemic a little bit. So the increased sugar helps the plasma. You'd be surprised. Where do I take it? Oh, okay, up there. Up here. So we go towards Munton and then across the bridge and then we take a left. Okay. That's fine. Fine. I know that what we are delivering is probably like packing peanuts or whatever. But I feel like it would be better if it was delivering facehuggers. One day, if I get enough courage, which I don't know that I will, but I might. And if I do, I'll run an alien game where it is a much better delivery simulator with stress mechanics. One of the things I want to do before I get it to do the multi-stream is I would like to make it so that we have a whole bunch of fake commercials for our BRB screen, because right now our BRB screen, part of the reason we don't see it as often, even though I think it's pretty fun, part of the reason we don't see it as often is it gets okay, so we're up here. We'll just drive around and do that. Okay. Part of the reason that we don't see it as often is that it causes me to do more editing. Because YouTube claims, like there are copyright claims against the BRB screen. Because bossa nova style music, which that is, gets claimed all the time. And, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting together a whole bunch of fake, commercials over time. And those are just gonna be our BRB screen. The first one that I've completed is the "Don't You Put It in Your Mouth." I have some other meme style ones that are like how it feels to chew 5 gum. I've been working on that one. And then like I'm gonna fully write out some that you guys will hopefully enjoy. I don't know, we'll find out. Find out if you enjoy them. Are we going the right way? I have no idea. I want to talk to my friends and see if they will help me voice them. I wanted to do one that was genuinely for Ghostie merch. But if I'm entirely honest with you guys, I don't have Ghostie merch. Cause one of the ones I wanted to do was for the pet mug, back when we had the pet mug. Where we would talk about how good it was as a weapon for defending against home intruders. Because that was something that Goji said about it. He was like, yeah, this feels hefty enough that you could use it to protect against home intruders. Which to me was funny. And I wanted to do a whole skit about it. But then that merch store went down. I don't know if this stuff helps, by the way. I'm just hoping it does. I think it does. But that could just be cope. Oh no. We'll find out. I wish I had a run. But honestly, running in the snow is not always the best idea. In fact, I would posit that it's usually not a good idea. Okay, we did it. Warmth. Staying warm. Make sure your energy isn't too low before venturing into the cold. Holding a lighter will slow down freezing, but it won't prevent it entirely. Okay. Campfires provide a great deployable source of warmth. A brewed cup of tea provides temporary immunity to freezing. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna take another job. I'm having fun, and I don't want to stop playing immediately, okay? Easy Mart in Mountain. Okay. After we deliver to the fishing place, we'll stop. I'm just having fun, and I'm kind of just talking about whatever. By the way, somewhere in my stuff, because I used to journal a fuck ton when I was younger, and somewhere in my stuff is a journal where full of like stuff that I pasted in from my first ever flight or trip to Canada, along with a package of Skittles that had both French and English on it. Mountain, okay. Wait. Okay, so I went across there and then I took a left. Okay, and then we'll take a left onto the next bridge. See, I'm not always lost if I focus up. If I focus up, I'm not entirely lost. I get lost pretty easily though. I think it helps that road maps, like what I don't typically, like growing up we didn't use GPS. We used like either what's it called? Landmarks or road maps. So as long as the road maps are simple and easy for me to understand. We have to go like all the way. So at the end of this, we take a right. So road maps like this are a lot easier for me to understand. Whereas maps like Elden Ring and stuff like that, my instinct is just to go straight towards whatever the thing is. So I'm like, okay, we have to drive like this. And I know that that is annoying to some people, how I navigate. It definitely becomes annoying in a cooperative thing because I'm just like, going this way. I don't know where I've been or where I'm going, and I'm just here now. And then I get into trouble. I'm like, help! And everybody's like, well, where are you? And I'm like, I don't know. But on this, I don't know that I would be... Well, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly where I am, for instance, on this part of the map. Like, we're somewhere in here, but I don't know where. Okay. I would at least be able to be like, up it up. Nope. Alright, and now we go to... We go to leave. And not off the side of the mountain. We don't drive off the side of the mountain no matter how much. I'm kind of like, but that would be fun though, wouldn't it? I think it would be fun. Yeah, we'll do this delivery and then we'll head out. Well, I guess we have to go there and like open the guard gate or whatever. You have to focus up and not fuck this up. Alright. Well, we're doing quite well. I think Delivery Possum is smart. We're doing a good job as a Delivery Possum. I mean, if you think about it, opossums would be great for delivery in general because, you know, we have inbuilt pockets and we travel everywhere. Ugh. I needed some coffee. But yeah, hopefully this does a save. Hopefully this does a save. Okay. And we can come back to it on Friday. I think what we have to do is get this to the fishing town, right? So we'll open up fishing town. And then, and do this delivery. And then we'll be able to end. Yeah. So we're up here and we're gonna go all the way down and around and yeah. Yeah. It is Silent Hill, the delivery game, but I like it. Because I actually, while I enjoyed Silent Hill 2 to a certain extent, the camera was the main issue that I had with it. And how loud it would get. For a Silent Hill, it is very loud. I think I've said that many times before. That and hopefully not fall down this. Because honestly, though I do want to drive off the bridge, I think that would be bad for us. You know? I think it would be generally a bad idea. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hanging out more this week. Like I said, tomorrow is Elden Ring as normal with Riced. Wednesday should be Phasmo. Thursday I'm not streaming, and then Friday we'll stream. Might do a longer stream. I haven't decided because it is our affiliate anniversary that day. We'll need to fuel up. We can do that in Easton. We have the money for it too. I find it interesting, at least to me, how in some games your inability to go into a lot of places is counted as like a bad thing. Like, oh my god, I can't believe we can't go into all these places. But then in other games, like this one, it's like it actually adds to the ambiance. I think it's kind of down to whether they're trying to pretend to be more realistic. Because in this game, with these kinds of graphics, it makes sense that we're not attempting to be super realistic. Hi. I agree with you that there is no such thing as that, but you know, we're on Twitch. And so I cannot pontificate about my own beliefs without making somebody sad. So, you know, we're not gonna make people sad. Why is there always more? You know what? I shouldn't be mad because at least if we burn things, we'll be happy. I'm pretty sure we have to go over here to the gate. Goals. Grab that. Hi, buddy. It's good to see you here. I need you to get the supplies from the dam, but it's guarded by more gates. Not as big as this one, though. Seems like with enough force you could smash through them. Read out the easy auto here will help you set up. They still make you pay, but it's not their fault. You'll probably need to take some more delivery jobs. In the meantime, I'll figure out a way to get this gate open permanently. You're stuck on this side for now. It's not all bad. There used to be some great spots for ice fishing. I think Fortuno still has a fishing rod on sale at the depot. I wonder if the fish are still biting. Good luck out there. Where am I delivering? What is... Oh. Okay, so we're here, and we go over here, and then we go... Take a right? Yeah, and then... Okay. We'll need, like, an energy drink or some coffee or something coming up here. But hopefully we'll be able to finish this delivery and then we'll end. Small tin, okay. Yeah. It's not hard, you just follow the street signs. If you guys loud footing. Yeah, I don't think the lakes will be frozen over very soon, but it'll eventually happen. And ice roads will open up, etc., etc. But that's more for oil fields, honestly. You know, that was entirely my fault. That was entirely my fault. But honestly, it wasn't too bad. I feel like that wasn't too bad of a thing. Go up here. We're close. Yeah. Okay. We did it! Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna find out whether this will, put to desktop. I guess we'll find out if it's saved. some other time. Alright. Let us see. We're gonna raid. Alright. Who are we raiding? Let's see. Let's see. Who is live? Lots of people. I'm gonna send you guys over to... Oh. Send you over to Mother Lamari. Who's playing Culling, floor 3. Alright, chat. You guys have a wonderful night. Day. Eat something delicious. Ask somebody something you love. I hope to see you next time, but until then...